What is it like to be hated by everyone? These 10 guys can make a university curriculum about it, but you know what's good? They found love. Today, we're going to see 10 romance anime where the main character is hated by everyone but then finds love. Let's get started. Number 10, Hagani, I don't have many friends. When the title says the guy doesn't have any friends, you know he has fallen to the lowest of low. Hagani isn't your typical romance show because the romance comes after one season and the love triangle that comes out feels really weird. And the show even opens as a harem anime, but most of the characters get their personalities more fleshed out as we move along. And oh my god, the comedy of the show is gold. Sure, sometimes it's repeating the same tropes over and over again, but when this girl looks like the perfect replica of Yukino from Oregairu, and this girl looks like a high school version of Aqua, you know you've got the perfect high school anime going. And our main character doesn't have any friends. He just sulks off most of the time, and he is even depressed and bored at times. Oh, and we got clubs too. Who doesn't love clubs? Number 9, Anti-Magic Academy 35th Test Platoon. Oh yeah, we're getting magic this time. Oh wait, it's less magic and more guns this time. And along with the bullets of magic comes the bullets of love. Okay, that was a bad joke. Anyways, the anime starts off when Takeru Kusanagi attends Anti-Magic Academy, a training school for inquisitors who are soldiers who prevent witches from destroying the world. At first, things seemed good, but it soon took a downhill when a girl named Aoka is forced into joining Takeru's team. She has a tendency to break rules and commit a serious violation, the killing of a witch. They are currently the lowest ranking academics in the academy, and if Aoka and his team need to rise up, they have to work together. And when I say together, you know what I mean. Number 8, the Hentai Prince and the Stony Cat. Now, would you look at that? A girl who looks exactly like Mikasa and has a personality similar to Mikasa. But is she a simp? Wait and find out. This anime is another one of those stories that involves cats and statues and our main character getting dragged into the curse he never asked for. Now, the premise of this show and a lot of events that are shown in this show are really silly, but it's also what plays to its advantage. You don't have to go to this show expecting some tragic Romeo and Juliet love story, because what you'll get is a rom-com that sometimes looks like a harem, and at other times like a romance where the silent girl finds a way to knock some sense into the main character. Don't worry, we won't be getting any talking cats, it's just the statues. Number 7, Armed Girls Machiavellianism. Welcome to a school where the girls wield the guns and force the boys to dress up as girls. Yes, this is Maid-sama, but the school president is actually a psychopath. By the way, just because the title has the word Machiavellian in it, don't expect this to have a political plot. Instead, go to see this anime expecting that good old one boy, many girls, and I don't know why the hell I'm watching this thing formula. But I need to give credit to the main character. He is one of those cool bad boys you see in high school who can jump out from a school building and still survive the fall without a broken foot. From the first episode itself, you can see there's some overarching mystery in the story, and then you're left to wonder how all of this is unraveled. And it's a bit of a harem too, so you'll enjoy this one. Number 6, Yamada-kun and the 7 Witches. Can switching bodies help you get a character arc? Can it help the badass bully boy fall in love with the innocent girl? Can it help him understand that studying is important? Yes, yes, and yes. Yamada-kun and the 7 Witches is about Ryu Yamada, the delinquent in the class who barely gets good grades at his studies. One day, while walking the staircase, he accidentally trips and falls on the A student of the school, Urara Shiraishi. The two swap bodies and soon learn kissing swaps their bodies back. Now they join with the Supernatural Research Club, who researches about witches, magic, and all the occult stuff, and this one's got a supernatural tone, so if you're into that stuff, then you'll love this anime. Number 5, Kaze no Stigma. Time for the big brother to arrive so he could get accused for something he never did. But why do you need to worry when this guy has the perfect looks and is on the most overpowered main characters of all time? The story of Kaze no Stigma is centralized around Kazuma Yagami, a young man that was banished from the noble Kanagi household due to his inability to control fire and his defeat in a duel with his younger cousin Ayano Kanagi. When he returns home after his exile, he finds out that most of his family members have been murdered using Fujitsu, which is the ability to control the wind. Now the blame of all this is naturally falling on our poor Kazuma, and now he has to figure out the real culprit behind the murder, or his potential girlfriend, aka the hot-headed tsundere Ayano, will kill him first. She's a tsundere, so you know this guy is going to calm her down. Number 4, Chivalry of a Failed Knight.
待ってくれ。君の言いたいことはわかる。僕も見てしまったものを見ていないなんて言い訳はしない。
I don't think I have to stress much how much this guy's hated. I mean, he earns a slap within the first 5 minutes of the episode and then nearly escapes detention. So yeah, this guy basically has very bad luck. By now you should realize becoming roommates with an anime girl is always bad luck, but Iki gets a room with a girl named Stella soon after his transfer, leaving both of them in a difficult situation. Stella challenges him to a fight, but it seems this failed knight is not so weak after all. Since she failed the challenge, Stella now becomes roommates with Iki, but as I said, that's not a good thing. This means a lot of slaps in the face, the word pervert thrown around a million times, and of course, awkward room entrances. Chivalry of a Failed Knight combines the roommate trope with its fantasy plot to give a good story and an interesting romantic relationship. Number 3, 3D Konojo.
こんな女と一緒に。何してんだ。脱ぐなよ。
え、キャミ着てるけど。
噂通りとんでもないぞこの女。
ああ、体勢ないんだ。童貞？
Being an otaku and getting a girlfriend isn't something easy, but you want to know someone who did both? Yeah, this guy. Hikari Tsutsui is a dull and monotonous boy who rarely enjoys anything in his life. One day, while cleaning the swimming pool, he meets Iroha Igarashi, an exact female version of him, but more popular. She has no friends and prefers to stay alone most of the time. Since both of them have the same traits and personalities, love strikes between the two of them. But how can two monotonous people who completely ignore relationships fall in love? That's the question of 3D Konojo will answer for you. Number 2, Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. If you go expecting bunny girls feeding you candy, then you'll be severely disappointed. Do you know what you'll get? Depression! Yeah, this is one of those psychological anime that discusses a lot of the issues related to puberty. Oh, and we get a bunny girl, at least in the very first episode. This anime is centralized around Sakuta Azusagawa, a high schooler that has some personal experience with the supernatural puberty syndrome. He comes across one of her senpais named Mai Sakurajima, who was walking around the school wearing a bunny outfit without anybody even noticing her. After making contact with her and many other girls that are suffering from the mysterious puberty syndrome, Sakuta tries to help them all get through their predicament. If you need a bunny girl solving depression, then this is the show for you. Number 1, Origairu.
まあそうだな。
ありがとう。
Haichiman in Origairu has a personality similar to Ariki, but instead of remaining silent, he actually goes on and criticizes people about it. Origairu, or My Teen Romantic Comedy, has its funny moments as well as its emotional moments. The story is about how Haichiman slowly opens up to the people around him, while also forcing them to change along with him. He's more like a villain in the first few episodes, but you'll soon realize that's his way of looking cool. Similar to Bunny Girl Senpai, this discusses a lot of the social issues teenagers have during that age, and it definitely executes this concept way better than much other anime. And yeah, we get the love triangle, and let me tell you kids, it's one of the saddest love triangles of all time.